Hey guys, this is Super Fireman 6 here with my first multiplayer video this time, and it's gonna be, unless you haven't already guessed from the title, it's gonna be more or less an assault rifle weapons guide for Battlefield 3, but it's gonna be focusing on the three main weapons which are being called overpowered in this game: the FAMAS, the F2000, and the AEK 971. And what's going to happen here is I'm going to start off with the FAMAS, do the first couple of MCOM stations with the FAMAS, and switch to the F2000, and then switch to the AEK. So here we're just starting off with the FAMAS, and all the assault rifles pretty much have the same damage as each other, except for the G3. G3 has higher damage, obviously, and excuse my bad shooting, I haven't played this game in a while. The G3 has a higher damage than all the other assault rifles, but where the hell was that guy? Anyway, all the assault rifles pretty much had the same damage, so certainly we're going to be focusing on rate of fire and recoil in this video. So out of these three guns, the AEK, the F2000, the FAMAS, or the FAMAS, or the whatever you want to call it, the AEK and the FAMAS both have a 900 rounds per minute fire rate, and the AEK has 850. Not the AEK. The AEK and the the AEK and the FAMAS both have a 900 rounds per minute fire rate, and the F2000 slightly lower, 850 rounds per minute. So what this means is that the FAMAS and the AEK can obviously kill quicker, except their recoil is also slightly higher because of the increased rate of fire. So this first little part here is just going to be with my FAMAS, as I'm just crawling around trying not to die at this MCOM station. Waiting for this guy. This guy's planting the bomb. What the hell's that guy doing? Every fire. See, and that's where the extra fire rate comes in, of the FAMAS and the AEK. Just keep firing and stuff, you get quicker kills with the FAMAS. I'm just lying down here being a little bit of a camper, but oh well. It's all good. A little bit spawn camping action. It's all good. And what the hell are my teammates doing? What are my teammates? Both things out there while the bomb gets off. That's all good. It's all good.
Here's the first aid, man.
I don't know why I thought there was a guy there, but I thought there was. Also, this is an example of when a recon can actually do something in the game. This whole game we have this guy with his MAV up there spotting everybody, which is actually helpful. A lot of people on the forums I've been reading saying that the recon is pointless and stuff, and while I agree with that mostly, the MAV, when used properly and not just approaching people, is actually pretty good. So you see here, I'm rushing up quickly, trying to get there before they get their defenses fully up. Once again, I see the people in the building because that guy is MAV. Where is that guy trying to go? Like, you're not even facing me the right way. Like, what are you doing? Rushing to A. See, a lot of people think there's not that many flanking routes on Grand Bazaar, except there's actually a few. So a lot of people get stuck in the middle part of the hallway and they don't realise, they don't care, they can just run all the way around the outside like I just did there. And there's really not that many people guarding that sort of area. So look, this guy trying to defuse, and this guy behind him is just clueless. Now, for all these guns, getting back to the weapons again, which is sort of supposed to be the focus of this video, but oh well. For all these guns, I'm using the foregrip and the suppressor, just because the foregrip just because, I don't know, I like being able to aim, and the suppressor because even though, I don't know, some of the suppressors don't work, like I glitched out and bugged and they don't work, but most of them are most of them work, and I like how that silent ninja feeling when I play. I like the firing sound better when I have suppressor on. And then with the F2000 and the FAMAS, I have the holographic sight on, which is my favourite sight, except with the AEK. For some reason with the AEK, I just like the Koji sight better. It just looks better on the AEK, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. There you go, I take out that M-bomb as well. I took out both those M-bombs. I'm just getting nade spam. Now we got my G18. Now rushing to get another gun, and look what it is, a FAMAS with suppressor and full grip and holographic. And see, I still got one of those guys. That's how good the FAMAS is. I just pop out, shoot that guy in the face, and somehow don't die. And now I'm switching over to the, if I can find it. Dun 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 dun. Come on, the F2000. So the F2000 has a slightly lower rate of fire, except because of that lower rate of fire, it actually ends up having less recoil. Which, I don't know, in Grand Bazaar it's probably not that helpful, and I'm not even going there. Just nade spamming and I'm not going. And look at this, I'm trying to do some crazy jump tricks, and no, did not work, but look at that guy. So that was actually really bad aiming. Like there you can see, that guy would have died slightly quicker if I had a FAMAS or I had an AEK, just because of the high rate of fire. The FAMAS is probably a little bit better for maps like Caspian Border, Operation Firestorm, Cargo, really sort of maps. Bigger sightlines. Yeah, I just come up. Look at all these guys. Wait for it. Just wait for it. Let's kill that guy in reload. Just look at all these people. Like. Dying. What? Why is there so many people here? And my J18 is amazing. Is what I'm trying to say here. The J18 is just like, I have like a PP19 in my pocket. That's pretty much what it is. It's just, I find it very helpful. That bomb's already landed, so I'm sort of just sitting here waiting for it to explode. I do go prone a lot in Battlefield, I don't know why. Just because I like the prone animation, so I just end up randomly going prone for no reason. And yeah, I could have revived that guy, and then I decided I don't even care. You get so many points in Battlefield for just getting assists. Like, I got more points for assisting than for actually killing the guys. Or whatever. Yeah, flash suppressor. I don't know why I thought that guy was dead then, but I tried to revive him anyway.
Yeah, here's your med kit.
Stupid vaulting not working. What are you doing? Killing me, and oh god. I don't like being out of bounds. It's really annoying. Look at it, that was like a nice two-shot on that guy. I don't even know how that goes. I don't like being out of bounds in this game. It makes me do it all the time. And I didn't even see that guy. He was just crashing target, him dragging in the shadows. And there you go. I'm deading me there. Somehow my guy's still on the ground. The UMP. The UMP is so bad in this game. I don't know why you would use it, but you know, whatever. And I'm switching to the AEK, which is the AEK is pretty much statistically exactly the same as the FAMAS, except with a little bit more recoil. Is what I find. The AEK has a little bit more recoil. Also, the AEK just doesn't sound or feel, in my opinion, as good as the F2000. I died there as well. Same guy. Probably should have been looking for him. But yeah. So out of the AEK and the FAMAS, I definitely prefer the FAMAS just because it looks cooler and it sounds cooler. No, it sounds cooler with suppressor on anyway. then with the FAMAS and the F2000, I don't know. On maps like Grand Bazaar and stuff like this, Operation Metro, I think the FAMAS is better. But I don't know, I'll probably use F2000 on Back to Car Cam. Look at me using this boxes cover on like most of the Back to Car Cam maps because they're a little bit bigger. And I don't know what's going on with this sound glitch there. Sound glitch in Battlefield 3. And freaking, why did you just stop camping behind me? That's just, go away with the AK-74M and your Battlefield back on me 2 dog tags. Those dog tags frustrate me. Anybody with like a previous Battlefield dog tag, why would you put that on? Are you just so bad that you don't have any other dog tags that you can install on purpose or what? I think this is the last MCOM. Come up here, let that guy get the plant because I want to get kills. Look at that guy, it's like the same guy camping. I can't get it. And I was like, you know, these guys can probably get shot in the face, and that's like epic Rambo revive. It wasn't really Rambo revive, but you know, it was close enough. And I get dangerous. There you go, that's the end of the game. My team won. And I came first by a mile, 25-8, which is pretty good considering it's my second game playing for about a couple of months, probably. And look at that, I'm almost level 45. Almost there. As I just get a whole bunch of these ribbons. But yeah, overall I think I would rather have the FAMAS just because Battlefield 3 seems to be pretty choke pointy at times. And that's where the FAMAS with a high rate of fire just comes in handy. It comes up well, and I don't know, I like it, just looking through all my ribbons here. So yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a like, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.